At the end of the Warriors' ugly loss to the 16-win Phoenix Suns, Steve Kerr reacted to the stuff he had said the night before. He was caught venting, if you will, about Draymond Green on live television. You've seen it. You've heard it. I'm not a lip reader. Yesterday, he was asked about the moment, and here was his explanation.
No, the lip reader is wrong. What I said was, I beg to differ with Draymond's approach tonight. Those were my exact words. I don't know how somebody misconstrued that. It's modern life. Everything's recorded. Everything is filmed. I've decided I'm now going to get a giant laminated board with all of my play calls, and I'm going to turn into an NFL coach from here on out.
So listen, I mean, God bless Steve Kerr. He can make anything funny, and weren't here yesterday, so I really have been waiting to ask you this question. What did you make of that whole thing? Did you think what Steve got caught on camera saying is indicative of a larger issue in Golden State?
Well, yes is actually the answer, but not necessarily because of what happened with Steve. As somebody that grew up in the game and played 4 years of high school, 3 years in college, 13 years in the NBA, I'm pretty sure every coach that I played for said that about me. I promise.
I've said it about you more times than you can count.
Absolutely. Now, with that being said, if you think about it, when you're in a position of leadership and or when you're in a relationship, you're going to have different peaks and valleys with certain players. It's almost like dealing with your kids or a teacher dealing with a classroom. It's going to happen. Now, do I think Draymond's long-term future is in Golden State? No, but not necessarily because of what Steve was saying to Mike Woodson.
Do you agree with that?
To Mike Brown.
I agree to a certain extent, but again, you got to address what's at stake here right now. You know, they're trying to win another NBA title.
Right.
And Kerr has got to fix that, you know. So I'm sure they've sat down by now and discussed what was said. They got to move on.
Well, here's the thing I'm wondering about. Klay Thompson is a free agent. Who knows what he'll do? Maybe he stays there. Kevin Durant, everyone has him out of there. Boogie Cousins, he's not still going to be there. Now you're telling me Draymond isn't going to be there? Who's going to be on the Golden State Warriors next year?
The Splash Brothers.
And that's it?
As long as they have the Splash Brothers, they're going to be able to build around those guys. And you didn't mention a really important guy, Steph Curry. He's really good at basketball.
Well, he's not going anywhere. I get
Correct.
that part of it. I understand he's not going anywhere, but everyone else has options. And Draymond Green is the one guy that we figure will be there along with, I mean, those three were the original three.
But if you think about it, like at some point when you have a core group of guys that have won as many championships as they did, you know, covering the Bulls, they changed who they had in their first three-peat versus who they had in their second
yes,
three-peat.
But no one like Kevin Durant. They didn't change anybody on that caliber.
Absolutely.
They kept the free agent, the guys who were there through all of it were Jordan and Pippen, and they were the most important ones. But quickly, whatever this rift is, do you believe it winds up biting them in the playoffs? Will it fall apart if they face some adversity in the playoffs?
Possibly. I am a person that's always said people think the Golden State Warriors have a cakewalk. That is inaccurate. Houston is a legit foe. OKC is a legit foe. They will be taking the 7 games throughout this playoff
And listen,
series.
we all know the playoffs are like peaks and valleys. You got to stay together through the bad times. We'll see if they're able to do it.